Oh yes, it's your favorite day of the week. It's your favorite time of that Monday. It is football on 216 live on SuperSport Schools as well as SABC+. A very good evening to you and yours and welcome to it. This is the home of the Gauteng Development League, where we talk not just about the specific league, but also development when it comes to football within South Africa. I'm your captain, Itimeleng Khosigadi Akhabanda. Love steering this ship as I have precious cargo on board here. Orapeleng Mokhaki, Swisogutle Gonkem Simango, and as you know him, Ntwana Gomaweza, the Mexican wave. Not the Mexican, this is the original one. It's the Mexican wave.
Chanto ito te wate sentle khaitse ka ba re Mexican ke leng ke thiba motho ke ga se ba re Mexican mo a utlo ba Mexican
Where does it come from?
Khaitse ya motho ne ke dutse ke le mono se ke re man nka iphalina le fe man kare man ke lebogang ene ko ka se ba re ke a baba so gona le mazimba gore ke gona mazimba a le Mexican chili ke ro ke re Mexican way
and only yellow bone. Do you understand? I and you know Mom Nandi, you have to have a nickname.
Mom Nandu Mnandi.
That's why when uhlokoloza ngahlokoloze ungena kuvaliwe awungitshela
lalela
no
mina my side leyo ibongo zami zokuba insizwa like angithi kune ngokwezizulu ibongo sithola ngezigameko angazi noma sengikhuluma izulu step
yeah it's very deep and I know you know English break it down to me
lalela mawumzulu
yes
right you don't just give yourself a nickname
okay
they give you based on what has transpired
before
so umhlokolozi listen so umhlokolozi yo nkosi yami ayi ngizongibuyisela kodwa so nganikeza leyo nto le umhlokolozi ongahlokolezeki so when ngiba i-commentator mangiqala uba i-commentator ne bekhona ama-commentator amanye abephezulu wami right so ngaba i-commentator until ngiba i-top commentator
oh man
so that guy was like uhlokolozi like ukuhlokoloza is two so like umhlokolozo ongahlokoloze ngiyahlokoloza but no one can hlokoloza me uhlokolozeka umhlokolozayo hlokoloza so ikhula but izinde kunani ubontombi zimqoma phambi kwama male best that's when the male best iza khona mawuthi intombi zimqoma phambi kwamasokazi
yeah
ngoba zimbiza male best so nina niyazi is male best
lalela
so besilungisa ngelina mina football on 216 it is fees ngizoyilungisela
well sisokuhle konke Msimango is who his parents have named him, but as the streets have dubbed him, he is the male bestie umhlokolozo ongahlokoloze. And then when we go all the way to Mabaskral, Rustenburg, we just found Rapeleng Mokhaki. And you played football. What was your nickname?
Tiki Tiki
Tiki
Noski. I think Tiki
Why are we only finding this out now? Did you guys know about this?
Tiki Noski. Everyone on Mabaskral on young parents. Utla go bolela jersey number 12 ya Young Pirates ke man Young Pirates
Tiki Noski.
Do you know what? We are doing an investigative search. Rapeleng Mokhaki always tells us he was a good soccer player, but we don't have the proof. So if you did play with him, please send through that footage, but rather send us a message, #football on 216. Let us know, yes or no. Yes or no.
And uyibeke lapha asifunda laba manje abo Mark
Haskins.
Yeah, yibo labadlali nabo manje asifunda labo sifuna laba back then.
Well, that's the precious cargo that I get to roll with every single Monday. Male besties, and they certainly are my besties. The show that is curated for no one but the fans and you at home. As you know, the Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations is currently underway out in Morocco. 16 teams assembled. Only one will rise to the occasion and be crowned the ultimate champion. But this competition is very important because the top 4 teams will then progress to the World Cup that will be taking place in in Qatar at the end of the year. As it is, South Africa jubilation abroad as Amajimbos have booked their tickets together with Morocco as well as Zambia. Did you see this coming? I'd be very upset if we didn't qualify.
Khaitse dia kamaro o bone re tshwere bo mama ba le bone re tshwere bo mama re tshwere bo Martina se mo re tshwere bo Mareletse me re tshwere bo Tebs am Rembola so for nna khaitse dia kana ke la fela ka sefiswana bua khanteleng yana before re semulla gore mebele ya makabana le ba ba nnye thata ka jalo ba ba konte ba le ke dinamane ba lentsala ke ba go latlhela ka mmele ka jalo for nna re monate maotong re monate too much mare bothata ba ga ke mmele
mina nento eningi manje ngazisho because ngabukela wonke la game yabona okokuqala ngijabulile ukubona abadlali esingabajwayelanga ku-GDL kunolibisane laphana. I don't think we have ulibisane.
Yeah, khona le batshameki ba tswang go di-provinces.
Yeah, so kunolibisane laphana ontsweme ngendlela eyisimanga. Number 2, ngiyavuma mina ngiyathanda ukuvuma if me wrong. Kuyo le show ngakhuluma ngoMartinez ngathi angikamboni kahle. Hayi Martinez. So into engiyivumayo ukuthi kwesinye isikhathi kunabantu abazokwazi ukudlala ibhola ngapha eSouth Africa because of structure la eSouth Africa abantu bancane nanendlela ibhola edlala ngakhona. And then abantu abazokwazi ukurepresent lapha. Yebo Martinez is one of those players ukuthi beyodlala neEgypt. Egypt bangaka. Cameroon bangaka. Burkina Faso bangaka. Martinez mnandi kakhulu. Lapha emumva Swemp Lwandiso Khatebe.
Yeah.
Lwandiso. Good channel too.
I know coach.
Yeah.
When we talk about all these stars, right, and I can't not help but think about what a good space South African football is at. When you take a look at Bafana, we're actually all excited for the Africa Cup of Nations, considering the successes. But then you need to filter it down and see as to what's happening at development level. Are you seeing the synergy that SAFA is putting into the work of our development so that it's able to filter out and get to top division?
Itumeleng se nka go bolelang sona gore squad se se bona se tshameka se le under 17. Se thomile le under 15 2 years back. Ga re tsa first TDS ne le makaona ne ga di le kwa tlase ga some le botlhano. Then ba gotse mmogo wa bona gore ga ba gola mmogo ntho ile gore ya iragala le ko banyaneng le go bua ka development ya South African football yotlhe e tlo tsenya le banyana le yone under 15 ya banyana ba go campong le bona. So I think khona le ntho engwe gore ya tsama ntho e utlwisang botlhoko fela gore re o simolotseng dio tse kontleng re Walter Steenbok e kete o lebogile tiro ka ro latlhetse seditsi mme fela re tla bona gore o tla latelwa ke mang le continuation ke utlwantse le bua ka di-player ba fetu o captain my captain bokamoso mokokosi
Kaizer Chiefs stand up.
Authority ya BK wa bontsha gore he's a captain material le ga go le game tse ntse ke di lebella if there's something happening he starts collecting the defender o bua le bona wa ba kaela gore borra go iragalang go fa le ka go baakanya fala le fala. Yeah, I know.
Even ngijabulisa na umlondo because umlondo abamdlalisa as a striker. Into esishoda ngayo kodwa eSouth Africa sishoda ngomuntu omkhulu ozoma lapha as a striker koRamakulu because bayashintshana wuye mangena umunyanyane and then nayo yaphambili umlondo badlala ama-winger wuye noSihoto yabona. So into esidingayo le and then ngwarisha kakhulu by November makufika iWorld Cup Emil Witbooi uzobe sesena 17 uzobe sese under 17.
Now he's 16 at the moment.
16 no
No 16 uzothena in 17. Uzobe qualify because siyamdinga. Uyamudla percent siyamdinga. So I so wish ukuthi abe se qualify ngoNovember because I think he's still qualify.
Qualify.
Alrighty, going for glory, that being South Africa. Obviously, the competition has been one that has been one to watch. Cameroon held us to a draw. In our opening game, we had a victory against Egypt, a very slim one. It was a 4-3 margin. And then it was that last one where, unfortunately, Burkina Faso got the better of us. But because of the points that we had already collected, we had already booked our spots into the quarterfinals. Orapeleng Mokgaki did make mention of women's football, and tomorrow I'd like to urge every single person, if you are available, let's go fill up Lucas Muripe Stadium. It's going to be Banyana up against Malawi, their second international friendly. As you know, the one that took place this weekend, Nukumato bowed out. This one, come tomorrow, is going to be an interesting one because Nompumelelo Nyandeni set to get her 150th cap.
Ashanizandla phela for because asifuna ukuba nelokhu because my legend udlala ibhola abantu besilisa. It's a big thing.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal. So nakhona kunokomahlo lo muntu uwinile angazi ngabala izinto engaka azwini with you.
Emona no go remitsi ile motlhabadino ne ne ba
He was a striker.
tswa go morago tshameka le center back le teng ko a ga pa tswela pele go bontsha gore wa itse go le ka jalo manae.
Hats off to Nukumatlo. It will be an exciting one for Nompumelelo Nyandeni as well when it happens tomorrow. 150. Let's see as to what Umbuzi will be bringing to the field of play. But one thing that we want to bring you closer to is the Godspeed Cup competition. You probably have never heard about it. You want to hear about it for the very first time. Before we go to the insert, Lebza, you got to go interact with the people. Just in summary, because we're going to watch it. What's it all about?
Khaitsedi ya ka ke khaisane le gore e tsenya ditlhopha tsotlhe o moloma ka gona gore a tsenele khaisano ke makaditswe ke gore banna gona le tlhopha tse di tlhagang go Free State di tla go tshameka di tsa di boela go morago nagana fela o tswe Free State go tshamekela tournament ya letsatsi ha o fetsa boela ba ka wena mannye wena ngonne ka jalo ga go bontsha gore tournament e ne ke sa itse mme ke bone bogolo ba eno ke bo bokae ka gone batho ba le bantsi ba teng kwa di-sponsora di a tsena le tsone mme ke a tshepa ka dumela gore ga re fetsa go ba tlhagisa ba tle go tla di-sponsora tse dingwe
nginalento yokuthi uyabona ukubaluleka kwalama tournament kuzosenza ukuthi si-understand lento esihlale sifuna. We might always call ukuthi i-GDL bayi-nationalize but ngoba ekhuluma kwesinye isikhathi ngeke kube possible because let's just say kune-team ese-Virginia ezoza ngapha nani nani. So ama-tournament akanjalo yiwa lokhu asibonisa kancane kancane ukuthi singakwazi yini ukuthi senze kanjalo.
Kancane kancane kuyavela, kancane kancane kuyalunga, kancane kancane more stars are rising to the occasion. The Godspeed Cup, you don't know about it. After this, you'll certainly know everything that you need to know before you go.
hayi mamela mnandi mayikuwe ikuwe futhi ngeke bakuthathele yone re ka tlhama le gompieno ka for Benato Park High School go na le nka kwane motho etse gompieno go na le jalo yone Godspeed Cup yo thetswang ke yone Godspeed FC in association le Stars Hyper Academy metshameko ke eme ka yona le Bziken Wave re na le under 11 re na le under 13 re na le under 16 le yone under 18 re batla go itse gore ya ka dipula di ina yana a mme maka wane le yone a robetse kgotsa go reng ba tlhophile gore gompieno ga ba batle go robala ga batla go tla ka kwana ka for Berea ka mo Johannesburg ba batla go tshameka kgwele ya dinao ka jalo ke tlo go bua jalo le mokatisi yo e leng gore ke ene motsamaisi wa tournament ke utlwe gore ke eng se le gore se dirile gore ba dire tournament ka gone ra itse gore dikolo di kwetse bana ba tsemele ba ile go ikhutsa fela bone ba teng ka kwane ke bone ntse ba re sheba re football on 216 go ra gore vele re na le outreach le go ra batla so wena bloma le rena ka yetlo go utlwe gore di ntshanga gore vandag le Bziken Wave o mo Johannesburg pene ka ntse ngwanaka go tlologile ke di-building ka tshepa gore di bone motho etso bloma le rena ka mo football on 216 go tšhaetse ka re bloma le rona ka hika for Berea Ntswana go tshwere pera tse di blind development football le tak wa re chapter bitso la ke mang lerato mang o tswa kae Free State welcome Modinda so ntšhaele man team e dlalang ke eng ditso la yone boss Stars Hyper Academy e Stars Hyper Academy e ona mo kae mo Jozi vele le tswa Free State to shapa tournament e vele you utlile motho etso the outreach from Free State to Jozi so o dlala ka ntwana ka mo team ya attacking midfielder shapa dinet e ka banshasha so maron chile ntwana ka mo ke team e mo tse kgolo tse ke batla go ipona we dlala batho wa sa re pakana what a chiefs ali kutetse ke lerato all the way from Free State nagana motho all the way from ba tlile fela ka kwano go tla go tshameka tournament ya Godspeed Cup la lela mamnande maikuwe Mamela, football as mo Gauteng fela. Different provinces, same goal, football. Mntwana yami, introduce yourself ukuthi ngubani, ubuya kuphi?
Mina igama lami ngingu-Onika ngokwesinimi ngingumagaba. Ngivela
Oh, sorry, ubuya kuphi mntwana yami?
Ngibuya e-Eastern Cape, eXhoga.
Manje usuka kanjani Xhoga uza ngapha? Uzweni ukuthi ufike ngapha mntwana yami?
Bese sibone into ithi since mina iphupha lami bekuzodlala ibhola apha eGauteng.
Yeah.
So ndabona i-team ku-social media ekuthiwa i-Godspeed. Ndafuna ukuba kwazi more information about i-Godspeed, then ndabona i-numbers ka-coach, then ndamtexta wanixelela uba ndingenza njani if ngifuna uzahamba.
Manje ngixelele mntwana yami, eyiphi team ufuna ukuyidlalela? It can be lana eMzansi, it can be overseas. Eyiphi team uphupha ukuthi ngayidlalela one day?
Ithi mina ngifuna uyidlalela lapha eMzansi i-Kaizer Chiefs, then le overseas i-Real Madrid.
Madrista. Siyakuvalele ngaphandle mntwana yami, introduce yourself ukuthi ngubani nokuthi ubuya kuphi mntwana yami? Northwest. Hey, ufika kanjani ngapha mntwana yami?
Mina coach ngive ngoni kuba ukuthi ngifuna i-left center back left back. So ndasengisolo ukuba ngijoin social media ngijoin uba injani. Yangena kuya ngadinga numbers ka-coach ndacela. Angicela uba ndifike njani ukuze ngizodlalela le team.
So bafethu siyazi ukuthi social media abantu abaningi vele they get scammed. Yabona ukuthi khona i-team efuna ama-player bayaba scam nani. Ni verify kanjani ukuthi haya man le akusi scam?
Thina siqale sibuze kwi-place esuke eFree State. Basuke eFree State baze Northwest basixelela ngayo lo team ukuthi injani. Bese nathi sacela abazali bethu basithenge ubasiqale sibasithenge siye khona uba si-scam sobona phambili.
So now usuke Rustenburg, usuke Eastern Cape. Okwamanje vele ngifuna ukucela into okubana mawusuka la ubuyele ekhaya or khona uhlala khona la uhlala khona eJozi.
Apha eGodspeed sihlale into eClubhouse esizi-teammates sisonke. Yonke into siyenza lana, nesikolo sifunda apha nebhola. Yonke into siyenza la. Sibuyele ndobuyele e-Eastern Cape ngoDisemba.
Ayikuhlwethi football on 216 mamnando mnandi. Yaphela kanjalo indaba yaseBenato High School Godspeed Cup wayithi motho wethu go le monate ke boela dlandleng no yana gore ganyane le ke boya wayithi re tswela pele ka football on 216. Mtanaka, thank you for tuning in. Thanks to the Emerald Studios, they came through to support the tournament. Godspeed FC, thank you so much with all the talent. Motho wethu football on 216 mamnando mnandi.
Hayi yaphela kanjalo indaba ye-Godspeed Cup. Shout out to Ntanako Maweza. May I just make mention that he shot that, he presented that, you produced that. I said develop. Thank you, SuperSport School.
Mntwana ngiyatsamaya Gary.
No, but also that's the infamous Temba Zanda pose, guys. That's when he knows that he did the right thing. Well done.
Khaitedi ya motho selo ha o se rata wa se rata nkhonne ka gonne ke akantse ka re nna man. Since re sa khone gore kere motho tla gona go thusa. Tla ke tsamaye na ke ye. Ke ikise ke go bona gore go diragala eng. Mme go tsamaya
le mang?
Mona ke tsamaya le firstborn.
Ke yona mo.
Ke yone.
Well done. Shout out to your kid. Shout out to your kid. Love it. Let's talk about the stories that you got to interact with, the players that you got to interact with. Obviously, you've already made mention of the kids who come from Free State. Yeah. They come from far and wide, but also the dream and the hunger within their eyes.
Safety. Maka wana le bana le yone Clubhouse ke bua ka Stars Hyper Academy bana le Clubhouse safety ke ne re lebe ke akantse gore gongwe ba itulela ba le banosuko fela bana le Clubhouse ba safe gape wena khaitsedi ya motho tournament yele ha ke ba botsa kere le itse le ya gore e right ka gone di scamming ke tse dintsi
100%.
ba re ba buisana as the teammates and then ba phonela mo postereng ba research e teng mo mafaratlhatlheng Godspeed Cup.
which is really important for you youngsters at home to make sure that even though you hear about a competition, just verify, do your research. Is it safe? Is it legit? There should not be a competition that asks you for money. And also, if you are still a minor, your parents definitely need to be involved. Sfiso, you had made mention about Ihilbro.
Yeah,
Research yakho.
lalela so hayi ngitholile yonke into sengilinde i-green light
Roto.
Yeah.
sengilinde i-green light from i-producer ithi
Okay.
otherwise yonke into right yeah kubalulekile ukuthi bayiseshe especially tournament mayise hill bro hill bro
Well, not just Hillbro.
hill bro
Not just South Africa.
yeah mara kubalulekile kakhulu because I think ne-GDL isilethele ukuthi igame zibe ningi ngapha eGauteng because umuntu mayeke wathi nje GDL uzomhlawumbe kuneteam ezokubona from GDL seniyeza so kubalulekile ukuthi yenze le research yami iyeza mfethu ndizomangaza abantu abaningi ngiyacela.
Alrighty. I'm going to let you, Rappeling, to take us to an ad break with the infamous goal-scoring logo slogan. Are, Rise, there's a camera behind me.
Bona motho wethu o ska tsamaya ra boa mo metsotsong e sa fediseng pelo. It's a cutting.
Katong! We'll be back after this. Well, it's certainly the place where dreams are made and we put the spotlight on South Africa's finest. It's Football on 216, Ipimeleng Khosikgadi Rabanda Namagenge wakhe, giving you another fire installment. We want you to interact with us on all social media platforms. Use that hashtag, the only one that matters. It's hashtag Football on 216. Now, gents, when I say the word halala, how would you interpret it? What does it mean for you?
Celebration. Celebration.
Oh, this is because even nomuntu oshaya oshaya i-sign language mawufunda
Awuthi nje.
awuthi halala all right this is halala
All righty. Raps, same thing for you?
Wena ula.
Anyway, talking about halala, there's a new competition, an exciting one. It invites 60 teams from all over South Africa. It's called the Curro Halala Cup. It's finally been launched, right? And it was launched by Mr. Kobus Lofsir, and he told us all about it. It's set to be taking place now in April, right? And let me tell you, 100,000 rands up for grabs. How exciting that these young ones get to win money.
Hey, kgetsi ra motho ba itumetse go ba leng teng. Go nge ba kgaoganya o gapane.
Do they give the little ones? Do you think they should give the little ones or they should put it into the
bazoyifaka
facility?
bazoyifaka emathimini abo
Ephuthumi.
mhlambe ukuthenga izinto amaboots
Alright. Alrighty. There's also those. Yeah?
It's just a school tournament, so I think it's gonna go into the school and then maybe go into the sports budget or something.
Yeah,
just, you know, for
There are also
continuation.
those individual awards at the end of the competition. That will be the Golden Boot, Golden Glove, Sportsmanship, as well as many others. But let's give you the 411. Let's give you a good glimpse and an insightful glimpse as to what the Curro Halala Cup is all about. Hello?
Welcome, football fans, to the much anticipated draw for the upcoming Curro Halala Cup. I'm Kobus Lofsir and I will be your host for today's live draw. In South Africa, halala means celebration. Congratulations, welcome. So welcome to this celebration of football. The Curro Halala Cup is a world-class schools event, and it caters for all regions in South Africa to showcase talent and create opportunities. The tournament consists of 2 knockout rounds hosted at 8 Curro schools around South Africa, and the 60 invited schools will battle it out in round 1. The top 32 schools will go through to knockout round 2. And then the top 16 teams will go through to the finals. Happening from 8 to 10 August at ETA College, where these teams will play and battle it out for the winning spot. Prize allocations are 100,000 Rand for the team that wins it in first place. In second place, 40,000 Rand. And in third place, 10,000 Rand. Individual trophies are also on offer to the player of the tournament, the Golden Glove, Golden Boot, and for the best sportsmanship. So let's start the draw. So let's start the draw for knockout round 1, which will be played at Heronbridge for the Gauteng schools on the 23rd and 24th of April. Curro Pretoria. And they will play against Curro Soshanguve. Curro Thatchfield. And Thatchfield up against Kings Robin Hills. Next school is Clapham High. And they will meet Rosina Sedibane. Kings Linbro Park in the final match, playing against Heronbridge College. That then, the 4 matches in that first round for the Gauteng schools. In the first instance, we have Curro Pretoria playing against Curro Soshanguve. Then we've got Curro Thatchfield, who are meeting up with Kings Robin Hills. Then a strong Clapham High School playing against Rosina Sedibane. And then Kings Linbro Park up against the home school, Heronbridge College. Let's do the second draw for Gauteng schools. Same knockout matches also on the 23rd and 24th of April, but being played at Waterstone College. The first school is Meridian Cosmo City. Cosmo City up against Randfontein High. The next school, Mondior High. And they will be playing against Curro Protea Glen. Norcombe Park High. And in that third match, they will be up against Waterstone College. Wilgevel, Curro Wilgevel in their final match. And Curro Wilgevel up against Queens High. So just to recap then, the second Gauteng round being played at Waterstone College on 23 and 24 April. The first match then, Meridian Cosmo City against Randfontein High. Mondior High playing against Curro Protea Glen. Norcombe Park High matching up with Waterstone College, the home school. And then Curro Wilgevel playing the final match against Queens High. We're now going to draw for the knockout matches in that first round being held on the 23rd and 24th of April, and this for the Western Cape, with those matches being played at Curro Century City. And the first team, Curro Somerset West. They will be playing against Curro Sandown. Meridian Pinehurst. and Pinehurst up against the home school then of Curro Century City. Camps Bay High School and they will be playing against Somerset College in the third match. And then we have Milnerton High School playing against Wellington College. So to recap then, the Western Cape draw, the first match being played at Curro Century City is Curro Somerset West playing against Curro Sandown. The second match, Meridian Pinehurst playing Curro Century City at their home field. And then Camps Bay High School meeting up with Somerset College. And the final match, Milnerton High School playing against Wellington College. The next draw will be for the KwaZulu-Natal schools, and their knockout round will be played at Curro Hillcrest. The first school then, Curro Hillcrest at home. And they are playing against Creston College. Pinetown Boys High in the second match. And they are up against the strong Glenwood High School. Clifton High. And they are up against Durban High School. In the final match, we have Grant Lee College. And they are playing against Hillcrest High School. So a recap then of the KwaZulu-Natal matches being played at Hillcrest, and that would be Curro Hillcrest playing against Creston College, Pinetown Boys High playing against Glenwood High, Clifton High School playing against Durban High, and Grant Lee College playing against Hillcrest High School. So the next round will be for matches being played at Northern Academy for the Limpopo region. And the first school is Sabitja Secondary. And it looks like they're playing against Westernburg Secondary. We have Happy Day Secondary. And they are going to play against Louis Trichardt High School. The strong Northern Academy School at home. And they've got a match against RTS Tom Nudia. Future Comprehensive then in that final, the fourth match. And Future Comprehensive will be playing against Flora Park High School. So to recap then for the Limpopo region, the four matches would be Sabitja Secondary playing against Westernburg Secondary. The second match, Happy Day Secondary against Louis Trichardt High. The third match, Northern Academy up against RTS Tom Nudia. And the fourth and final match in that region, Future Comprehensive School against Flora Park High School. The next draw will be for schools from the Eastern Cape. It's a smaller draw, and let's see who will play against each other at Curro Westbrook on their campus in Gqeberha. First school, Curro Westbrook then at home. And they are up against Westering High. The next school is Bryland High School. And they will be playing against St. Mark's. So to summarize then, the two matches in the Eastern Cape would be Curro Westbrook against Westering High and Bryland High School against St. Mark's. And that's being played at Curro Westbrook. Our next draw will be for schools in the Free State. and their matches are going to be played at Curro Bloemfontein on 23 and 24 April in that first round. Navalsig High. And they are up against RTS Louis Botha. We have Brebner High School in the second match. And they are up against Curro Bloemfontein. The third match, Calculus High School, playing against Kyrios Independent. We have Morocco High in the fourth and final match. And they're playing against Grey College. So to summarize, the 4 matches in the Free State region. First match between Navalsig High School and RTS Louis Botha. The second match between Brebner High School and Curro Bloemfontein. The third match, Calculus High and Kyrios Independent School. And the fourth and final match between Morocco High and Grey College. Our final draw will be for the Mpumalanga region, and their matches on 23 and 24 April will be played at Curro Nelspruit. The first school, Barberton High School. And Barberton High up against the home school, Curro Nelspruit. Next school, Metropolitan College. Metropolitan up against Lowveld High School. Then we have the Barberton Invitational team. And they are up against Meridian Carino. And then the final and fourth match, Curro Mbombela. And they up against Sintentile Secondary. So let's summarize the 4 matches in the Mpumalanga region being played at Curro Nelspruit. Barberton High against Curro Nelspruit. Metropolitan College competing against Lowveld High. Barberton Invitational up against Meridian Carino. And Curro Mbombela playing against Sintentile Secondary. Thank you for joining us for this draw. We can't wait to see these teams in action at the Curro Halala Cup. Stay tuned for more updates and get ready for an unforgettable tournament.
Exciting times await. As you know, the Curro excitement is in the air. 100,000 rands up for grabs. A first of its kind. 60 schools go head to head. It will filter down and only one champion will rise, which makes it really exciting. It's not just about the private schools, but also integrating the two worlds of the public and the private. And we all meet because of this beautiful thing that we love, that being football. What impact does this have on development football?
Hy het jy moet ek is gelukkig. Ek is bly. Antoine. Kom aan.
Jy is gelukkig.
Ek is gelukkig. Ek is bly. Want ek het nou 2 spanne gesien daar, né?
Ja, ja.
Northam Park. Clapham High School.
Come on.
Ailalel.
That's where it ends. That's where it ends.
Jy feel hom van.
Let's just talk about it, Svi. So you like talking about Ipolo Lasekas, right?
Yeah.
And now they get to meet up with the cheesies,
Yeah.
right?
Elento ngihlale ngisho ukuthi mina as much as ngi-advocate lebhola lasekhasi, but ekugcineni singakhohlwa ukuthi kunabantu abadlala kahle sayazi etswembu. Kukhona lapha eDurban High School. Durban High School uzokhumbula kunama-tournament amaningi sike sakhuluma ngawo last year. Lawadlali lale Durban High bani. Ama-team answembu. And into emnandi kakhulu ukuthi amaqembu amaningi lawadlala lana.
Yeah.
Adlale kwi-K Motsipe. Kusho ukuthi answembu lawa maqembu.
Yeah. And we know what happens at K schools, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Rosina Sidibane Modiba Sports School up against Clapham. That's a big one for
Ke
Gauteng.
bone tshwane dabi ka fale ene ra itse Rosina Modiba di player tse dintsi tsa teng ba participate go GDL ste re ba bone ka mo, and then Clapham le yone obvious, and then hape go na le Meridian Cosmo City, watch out for that one.
Yeah.
The reason why it's a Meridian Cosmo City I think we once spoke about the schools. You'll find that someone is a teacher, another coaching qualifications, go to Meridian, Pito Musimane Academy by user Meridian Cosmo City. So you'll find a qualified coach there. Clapham, you'll find a qualified coach, Rosina Sidibane. So that's why, Gary, watch out for those two.
Oh man, exciting times await. As we are excited, we're going to go to an ad break by saying it. Let's say it, gents. It's the Curro Halala Cup. It's the only place that you have to be on a Monday evening between 8 and 9 p.m. It's Football on 216, where we merge two different worlds together and we make them one because of football. SABC Plus and SuperSport Schools, this is where we meet. Make sure that you interact with us on all social media platforms. It's hashtag Football on 216. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we had ETA College in studio and we were highlighting the importance of our young lads actually equipping themselves with education for them to understand that after football, there certainly is life. They will need qualifications. They will need to know exactly what it is that they want to do, but also they also have an opportunity to infuse the two worlds together. KATHORUS Hyper Academy had the privilege of being invited by an ETA college, and this is what went down. You know, we like sending the boys to the streets. Orapeling takes this one.
Welcome to Football on 216, your favorite youth development football show in Africa. Yes, you heard me correct. Today, we are out. We don't belong into studios. We are out and about. We are here at the ETA College. They are hosting KATHORUS Hyper. You know the KATHORUS Hyper is one of the youth development leagues, one of the youth development academy that plays in the Gauteng Development League. We've had them in studio. They told us about their challenges. We had ETA. They told us what they do. Today, they are collaborating. ETA is hosting KATHORUS Hyper. I don't know what they're doing. They are inside, but I'm going to let you in and we can go together and see what are they busy with. Come, follow me. Football on 216, your favorite youth development football in Africa. Yes, in Africa, I say. Now I'm sitting with Lucky Ndabula, a coach from KATHORUS Hyper. They came here today for fitness testing. It's like really to show the boys what is it that's there for them after football. Coach, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. I'm fine, sir. Thanks for your nice welcome. I'm Lucky Ndabula. I'm coaching under 17 Hyper KATHORUS Football Academy. We are here to learn about sports science, everything, because most of us we qualify on the CAF license coaching only inside for football. We don't know those things for how to help the player when he got the groin, what. We are happy to create it together a nice chance like this so that we can put more effort in those boys.
Yeah, and now we are here because mostly it's about the boys to channel them that after football there is something. While you're playing football, you can do something because now we know GDL only ends with under 19, and most of the boys, when they don't make it, maybe to integrate it to other teams, like go to your DDC, go to some other teams or Motsepe, they get discouraged and start hating football. But do you think the opportunity that's presented to them today, is it something that they can open up their mind and they are thinking about sports in general?
That's a good thing because what you said is the truth. Because in football, sometimes in academies, we got boys from 13 to 19 years. When they leave football, some of them, they are struggling to work and they like sports. If they can take the career according to sports, it's a good thing for us and for the boys, so that when they finish matric, they can come again in sports and give back to those who are growing up after them.
Okay, so now for just in closing, I want you to tell me what do you think about ETA College? You've been here, what you've seen, the facility and everything. I heard you had a mouthful to say about the facility and everything. What is it that you want to say to the ETA College for hosting you today?
I want to thank ETA College to give us a light in future for sports science. It's a good college. They got a nice environment. For some of the players and some of the coaches, we never get a chance like this to give back to the community. It's a great thing to be here, and it's a nice thing to learn about the ETA College because infrastructure is nice. They're showing us everything, how to help the kids to manage the muscles, body structure, everything, my brother.
That's never done before for KATHORUS, and I think that is a great opportunity to know the fitness level. And I hear also you're going to have an app that you can see the results of the boys where the fitness testing and everything is there. So how does that make you feel? Because if the team comes to you looking for a player, you can at least pull out the results of the players. I'm giving you a fit player now.
That's nice because it's going to make us a profile for fitness. Those apps, we're going to get a profile for fitness because in coaching we've got a coaching profile for player. Now it's nice, it's going together with the fitness. ETA has given us a good opportunity. It's a nice thing for us.
Thank you, Lucky. And that was the under-17 coach for KATHORUS Hyper. And you know me, Mr. Katin Katong, Football on 216, Sisonke.
Sisonke, please.
Guys, I can't keep up. I tried, but hey, I realized how unfit I am. The boys are busy with their fitness testing. We are here at ETA College, and I'm sitting with two gentlemen. I mean, if you missed the ETA episode or if you missed the KATHORUS episode, go onto the SuperSport School's YouTube channel, and then you will find those episodes, and then you can see why we are here this day. And I want to start on my left, and I know him. You don't know him, but I'll let him introduce himself.
Thank you, Ora. Thank you for that. I'm Peter John Davidson. I'm the Regional Director at ETA College here in Randburg, where we offer our qualifications in sports science, sports management, as well as in coaching sciences that we offer at our college. We've got the youngsters here from KATHORUS Football Club today, and we're just putting them through some MPR testing, our National Performance Register, where we're doing some testing for them for their football.
Thank you. I heard they call you PJ. But I don't know what I say what I think PJ is, but yeah, they call you PJ. And on my right, I'm sitting with Mr. He's gonna introduce himself. I know him, so can you introduce yourself, please?
This is Natizwane, the KATHORUS Academy chairperson. I'm happy to be here with ETA, and you, my brother, know you have made my day today. I can see the boys are busy that side.
Okay, so I'm gonna let the gentleman tell you the reason we are here today. As you know, on Football on 216, we are about youth development football. We wanna see our kids go as far as they can, not only football-wise, but academically as well, as we are here. Peter, I'm gonna let you tell us why the interest of calling KATHORUS Hyper, because I know you've been on our show, you've heard their cry. Why today? Why did you let us come here today?
Thank you, Ora. I think after doing some stats with you, Ora, and as well with Mr. Nati, there's so many under 17 and under 19. We're not even touching on under 14, 15, and under 16. You know, of these youngsters coming through this GDL league. You know, and what percentage of them actually make it to become professional players? You know, so how do we plug in education for them as well? So when he exits the system of GDL after 19 years old, he might not make it as a professional player, but he can still have a passion for sports and fitness and still play football, you know, but also how do we plug in an educational element for them? May it be in sports management, the business side of sports, maybe it's in coaching science, he wants to be a professional coach, or maybe it's just in sports science in general, you know, where you want to work with so-called unhealthy individuals or healthy individuals in the sports science sphere, you know, and again, we've got programs running from certificates to diplomas, which are 3 years, as well as 3-year degrees that we have. And reaching out to KATHORUS Club, you know, I think there's a big need. I think it's amazing work that you guys are doing there by setting up the club in the community in Katlehong, you know, and how can we just be of support and help, you know, that's really what it's all about, you know, sending out youth passionate about sport but also qualified and able to work and contribute to the South African economy when they're done though.
Thank you, Peter. And also, I'm going to pose it to Mr. Natizwane to ask him, how does it feel for you, Mr. Zwane, to be here today and then also to get an opportunity to do something that I think your club never done before? I know most of the GDL teams, what they do is before the season starts, they go out there, they have a special doctor that comes to the academy to do fitness testing to the kids. But for you now, as a KATHORUS, something that has never done before for your academy, how does it feel for you and what do you think and how do you want to keep this going?
We feel honored as a KATHORUS Academy. Remember this thing we normally used to say, kids take the form, go to the doctor, go to the, just fill that form. You know, when they go there, maybe they can just fill, not even testing them all what we need. But today, we saw that the boys, they started to training this side, they go to fitness testing. So if it is a great achievement from our side, because we never have this opportunity. ETA have given us this opportunity, even in school. You can hear that they say after football, there's also a career. They know now, they will understand that there's sports science, there's fitness testing, there's a lot that they can do after football. As you say, at the age of 16, 17, 18, then at the age of 20, there's no GDL player that can play in the GDL league. Some of them, they must go to GDC team, even the others, they can get even contract. But what about those who didn't make it? So the school, they have to focus on education. The ETA is giving us this opportunity of which we feel honored. I think we take with both hands for our boys to move forward with this ETA so that they can understand that after soccer, there's also a career.
That's actually what we are trying to get out there to say, the boys, if you don't make it sports-wise, and football career is a very short career. If you don't make it there, you can get injured, really, really cut it short. But remember now, if you want to stay close to the soccer pitch, there is a college like ETA where you can do your sports science, you can do your coaching, there's a whole lot of things that you can do that can keep you still on the football pitch. But for now, from me, I don't know if I'll be able to keep up, but I'm going to try, and then we're going to meet again later on.
And that's exactly what it's all about, putting a spotlight and caring about the future of these young lads as they pursue football, but also making them understand that not everyone will make it professionally, but that doesn't mean that you can't have a hand when it comes to football within South Africa. Raps, how was that for you? fitness test. Did you participate?
Yeah, I was so tired that but
yeah.
I think one thing about ETA, the opportunity that they gave academy like KATHORUS, I think they really needed it because one thing when I interacted with the guys as well, they didn't know that fitness testing is done. I know I'm closer to Randbeck. Doctor comes there in Randbeck when there's registration time.
Yeah.
Every player goes into the doctor's room, get their fitness done and everything. But now ETA did it better for KATHORUS. They wanted to take them to the football pitch as well, but the weather didn't allow that. And I hear Peter John, who's the manager of ETA as well, he wants to go to KATHORUS and then do that field training to them. So he wants to keep that relationship close and then see if there are going to be students that come join ETA and everything. Even Tabo, Coach Tabo, he studied at ETA.
Ooh,
so
absolutely love it. Doesn't necessarily mean that you need to go to a university, but ETA colleges are also there to fill in the gap. Just like that, Bahaitu, it's another episode of Football on 216. Let's keep the conversation going on social media. Lebza, take us home. You and I get to meet next week with my squad.
Swendekile.
Bye, guys.
We ratile halala.